Squad is here with a carload of tips for traveling. And our beauty on a budget gal is back with summertime beauty remedies, Lisa Hafner.
Good morning and welcome to your Life A to Z. I'm here with our Mom Squad this morning. Of course, we have Erin Cole, Lisa Vandenberg, and Janelle Bradley. It's good to see all of you ladies today. Tackling a subject that is perfect, traveling with children. We all know it can be a chore, especially if you're, well, actually, whether your car, plane, train, bus, any. Well, you have a baby, right? Yeah, that's well, I don't know. We were just talking earlier because we have older kids, tweeners, I suppose. We're using American Idol mic tonight, a karaoke thing, because we were down a mic. But tweens are actually, I think, more difficult than the babies.
Yeah, they're whining the whole time.
Complaining, when are we going to get there? Yeah, and babies, you know, they cry, but they can go potty in the diapers. So.
That's true. That's true.
So we're going to kind of compare notes, give you some tips on some of the things you've tried that have worked with your own kids, because a lot of us are going to be traveling. But Gail Bass is going to be in the kitchen right now. If you've ever done it, you know, traveling long distances with small children can be made into a longer trip if they're not occupied. Here with some tips is our Mom Squad, of course, Janelle Bradley, Lisa Vandenberg, Erin Cole. We all have children. We've all done this. Erin, you've got the baby,
Yes.
which we were trying to figure out what's more difficult, and I actually think traveling with teens is more difficult, or tweens, but babies, of course, too. I mean, it's a lot of stuff to lug.
It is a lot of stuff to lug, and they're very.
Lisa, your kids are a little bit older.
Right, 10 and 12.
So do they do that? When are we there? How much longer?
Well, when they don't have, when they're not plugged in to their
Yeah.
iPods. And
Yeah,
stuff,
and people
but
think, oh, there they are. And where were you there?
that was in London, and that was probably one of the biggest tips that I have is we had lots of conversations before we went there about we're immersing into this culture. So we want to go and we don't want all the comforts of home. You know, this is an opportunity to try new foods, and you're not going to like everything, but let's do what they do there. Let's use the transportation that they use in this culture. And having conversations before we went really helped give them a better grasp of what was going to happen once we got there.
But were they into the whole fact that they were in another country and embracing that, or like, this building's old? I mean, did you kind of do research everything so they?
Brian and I travel that way. Like, we really like to, you know, take our time and feel like we're there rather than just running around. So we had lots of conversations. This is how we're going to do this. So I think that they really did. I think that, you know, we tried new foods. We went to afternoon tea. I think my son would have preferred a Subway, but you know, this was something that we were going to do that's cultural there, and that's what we did.
How did you keep them busy on that long flight?
Well, you know, the airlines, it's an overnight flight, and they have movies nonstop, so, you know, that wasn't as
They're
bad.
older now, so it's a little bit easier. You don't need diaper bags and all that stuff. Okay, good tips there. Very good.
Yeah.
Get them kind of educated before you're going to a big trip like that.
Right.
Jill, your kids are. So you said you had another tip. I'm sorry.
Yeah, for these tween ages, it's called FOB. It stands for flat on back. It's kind of a new way to say, when, you know, my 13-year-old doesn't want to hear naps. So, but, you know, when you're on vacation, you know, kids are fried, parents are fried, you're staying up late, you're doing a lot of things. So in an afternoon, you know, 1 or 2 hours, it's flat on back. It's, you know, you don't have to fall asleep.
Do they really? I have a friend who does
We
this.
absolutely
Her kids are
do
older.
it.
And
Disneyland, Lake Powell, London,
And they'll
everywhere.
do it?
Yes, because it's not the N word. It's FOB.
Really?
Seriously, yeah. And everybody wakes up in a better mood. Then you go to dinner, you have the rest of your afternoon. I mean,
Yeah, they're more rested.
Yeah.
I know. I could use.
And we
I
do
could
it
use
too.
one.
Yeah,
Right.
right. Yeah.
I don't know. My kids are very. They'll be playing the DS or something. Take that away. Okay, we'll try it. We'll try that. But right, especially if you're, you know, long distance or someplace in a foreign country, you need those. So.
Right.
Thanks, ladies. Good tips there. Thank you very much. And if you would like any more information on any of the tips we talked about, of course, you can go to our website at azfamily.com/your life.